When you think of Louisville's black community, many think of the West End. Some equate the area to crime and violence. But the history here, the change makers who grew up here, will tell a story of a place with a heart and soul like no other.
Louisville sat right on the Mason-Dixon line. And all they had to do was cross the river, and they were on the other side of the Mason-Dixon.
Mervyn Obispan sits in his Cherokee Triangle home, surrounded by books and art. The 82-year-old retired journalist and historian is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to the history of African Americans in Louisville.
So a lot of African Americans stayed in Louisville because that was as close as they could get to the line, and stayed in Louisville and became well-known citizens.
1922, Bertha Wedby became the first African American hired by the Louisville Police Department. 1935, Republican Charles W. Anderson became the first African American elected to the Kentucky General Assembly. 1945, Eugene Clayton becomes Louisville's first African American alderman. By the 1950s, Louisville's black community was thriving.
About 6th Street, going west, was where most of the black community and black businesses were.
An era, a period of Old Walnut Street, of segregation, of how blacks entertained themselves and how blacks owned their own businesses, etc. And there was something in that era that I thought needed to be highlighted, respected, and certainly preserved.
For those like Kenneth Clay and Mervyn Obispan, this period during the 1950s is ingrained in their memories, but they wanted to preserve that history on paper. The two men, along with the late Blaine Hudson, authored the book 2 Centuries of Black Louisville, which tells the story of life as a black Louisvillian.
We had a ball just putting all this together and interviewing people and going and talking to people who had been here for a long time.
Desegregation began in the 50s, starting with education, libraries, and parks. But let Clay tell it, segregation wasn't all that bad at times, especially when the black community banded together.
I don't look in a negative way at segregation. I think segregation had benefits that integration didn't provide.
As integration and urban renewal became the norm, the landscape of black communities changed. Eventually, Walnut Street was no more. It's now Muhammad Ali Boulevard. As black Louisvillians continue to fight for change, policies and job disparities continue to hurt the community. After decades of disinvestment in West Louisville, it is now seeing nearly $1 billion in economic investment, and Clay wants to make sure the black community is represented in that progress.
When new businesses are created, I want to see black ownership in black communities. You know, I want to see black leadership in black communities.
Clay remembers a time when black Louisvillians controlled their own communities, and he wants to make sure they're not left out as the very communities they've stayed loyal to are revitalized. Carrie Grace, WLKY News.